Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Muller!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Well positioned to make that interception. Javi Martinez does well there, alert. Schuller doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pogba. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Managed to get it away. And it's played forward. And it's Benzema. Caught offside that time. Griezmann. Pogba. Again the flag's up. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Well weighted. Kante needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Muller. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Muller. Take the lead, and that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Bayern Munich break the deadlock.
Surprise, surprise, he just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Goretzka. Gnabry. And here's Gnabry. And it's Benzema. Benzema takes the long option. Kimmich. Kimmich hits that long. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Muller. He's found his man. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? And that's been won straight back. Goretzka could move up a gear here. Muller tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
He's through, now is he in? Alaba tries to clear. And he heaves it forward. Pavard gets it back.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Bayern Munich leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Already up and... Mbappe has a shot! Müller. Goretzka. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Müller. And it's Müller. Gnabry. Müller. Pogba. Griezmann. Benzema. Pogba. Tries to dink it in. Varane cuts it out. Gets the better of his man.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Lewandowski, a scorer already in the game. No way through there. And the shot! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
That goes for goal! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
France take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lewandowski hits one! Sticks it away!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Pavard tries lifting it over.
Bayern Munich merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And he's cut it out. Giroud! No, he couldn't find the finish.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Forward it goes. Oh, he's in! Has a hit! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries. France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And it's Gnabry. Lewandowski. Now it's Sané. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, a robust challenge. Hernandez goes looking. Hoists it forward. Dembele. That's a brilliant interception. So that's it. It is all over. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Bayern Munich were very impressive.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses,
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opening.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Griezmann. Benzema. Griezmann. Now it's Benzema. Forward it goes. Cut out in the nick of time. Going through. Cleared without complication. Kroos battles to win it back. Well, that's where he wants it. Mbappe looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Werner. Tries the cross. Gnabry wants to play it back. Mbappe. Well, that had to be more accurate. There's the through ball. Striding forward, facing... Has a goal! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break...
And the shot! And in it goes! Back to within one! Interesting! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Mbappe. Rabiot. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Werner. Now it's Müller. Müller. Oh, this is Gnabry. Gnabry. Can he deliver? Germany get it back again. Rabiot. Kimmich. And here's Müller. He's got away. Müller. Another chance from a corner. Referee's given a throw. Conte. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And here's Müller. Now the counter. And it's Benzema. Good idea, just poorly executed. Müller. Well positioned to make that interception. Werner. Gnabry. That intervention was very necessary. And the shot! There is the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised and based on...
And the finish! pulled off a fine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Well read, he sorted that out. And that's been levered clear. Toni Kroos. Pavard. And it's Benzema. And here's Gnabry. Werner. Has a shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
It's one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Hernandez hoists it forward. Ginter positions himself well and cuts it out. Mbappe. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Gnabry, he's one goal already. Werner. And it's Benzema. He gets past his man. Cuts it out.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as...
Chance! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
He's had a go! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. France get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Mbappe, chance to break, chance!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Germany are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
It's out for a goal kick. Hernandez. And it's played forward. He spotted the run and played him through. Dembele. Can he find a finish now? Towering header! And the lead stays intact, just.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Germany have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
counter-attack is on for France.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
It was just a question of running down the clock now. Now it's Muller. Gets away from his opponents. It's a brilliant interception.
Germany can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Muller. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Chan. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. You look back on the game then, Jim. Well, good evening. Conditions conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall...
Has a goal! What a wonderful goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries to get it forward quickly. Receives it in a good position.
Benzema really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Conte. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Varane hits that long. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Benzema. Oh, terrible pass. Kimpembe. Chance to break. Needed a better pass there. Kante drives it forward. Cut out in the nick of time. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Mbappe desperately wants to get on the end of this. Rabiot. Timely intervention. And it's Ben Yedder. Danger averted for now. Rabiot. Griezmann with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Griezmann. Benzema with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Cleared without complication. France have it back and they can go again. Mbappe. Pogba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And they win it back again. The move looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Hoists it forward. The half-time whistle goes. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
The action is back underway.
France need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution.
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
France get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Pogba. And it's Benzema. Mbappe! Griezmann absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the
looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Kante gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? And here's Benzema. Benzema. We can get that clear.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Now it's Pogba. And the counter-attack is on for France. Rabiot plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Crosses in a low one. And it's Ben Yedder. Pogba. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pogba has got himself a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Pavard tries lifting it over. Now it's Giroud. Ben Yedder hits one! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
France take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Goes for goal! He has done it! Simplicity itself.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So is this the start of a comeback? Mbappe. Well played, he saw that coming. Gets the better of his man. Oh, good take. Oh, shooting chance! Conte. Dembele. Mbappe. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, there's certainly a...
Rabiot has given away a free kick. Sissoko can hoist it clear. Varane gets it back. Pogba. And it's Sissoko. Ben Yedder. Mbappe, already of course on the score sheet. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a brilliant interception. Sissoko battles to win it back. What a ball this has turned out to be. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. France looking here to cut their deficit. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Pogba! Oh, he's hit the bar! Decent enough try.
Pogba certainly did his utmost to keep that down, but he couldn't quite engineer the right control.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. France huffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is...
Has a hit!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Gnabry really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
Well positioned to make that interception. Goretzka needs to get it forward quickly. Kimmich. Shapes to shoot! Pavard drives it forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Goretzka. Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Davis gets into the right position to intercept. Gnabry. Pavard. Kimmich goes looking. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And the finish! Gnabry. Cleared without complication. Will be a throw-in. And he heaves it forward. And here's Muller. And it's Muller. It's got through and... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kimmich gets flagged offside. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Muller needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite...
Oh, real shoots! Kimmich plays it forward. Ball through needs to be good here. He's off on a marauding run. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Goretzka gets his final warning. And a shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And It's played forward. And it's Lewandowski. Pavard battles to win it back. And he's going long. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. He's through the middle. And he's cut it out. Yep, it's a corner. Forward it goes. Davis does well there, alert. Lewandowski hoists it forward, dashing forward at pace. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Bayern Munich really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Already up and running for the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break.
Goes for goal! Caught offside that time. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gnabry, Lewandowski, and the shot! Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Away from immediate danger.
We could assume that they've been instructed by the boss to...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Alaba. Lobs it in gently. Oh, good interception. He can get that clear. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
They've won a corner. And that's been levered clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Muller. And they've been caught out here. Now it's Sané. Could be thinking about a shot here. Alaba. Clears it out of harm's way. Lewandowski is being picked on here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
In comes the corner. keeper has beaten it away.
Bayern Munich.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. 2 changes being made right now.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Tolisso. He's through. Chance to break. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Left has a pop! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Bayern Munich merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Neuer gets rid without sophistication. Played it early.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
And here's Lewandowski, looking to force his way through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Lewandowski into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. It's Muller! It's anyone's ball. Oh, real chance! Yes, he's done it! And surely that has won the day! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his... And there goes the final whistle. 1 goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Bayern Munich really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
My thanks to Jim alongside.